Hey there, lads and lasses. Ooh, I'm looking a little blurry today. Is that me or is that the actual cam? Let's see. Sometimes the focus on the cam just sets itself. Let's see if I can set this up here. There we go. Properties, configure video. Yeah, it's decided to take over on its own and make its own decisions about things. Yeah, don't ever do that, camera. Okay, hey. Welcome, everybody. This here, of course, is Thunderhand64, coming at you live from the west coast of the United States. Here on a Friday morning, it is a little bit past 11 a.m., and that can only mean that it is time for some Buffooncraft SMP Season 6. I'd like to kick things off by welcoming in a trio of buffoons right off the bat. There's our moderator, friend, and fellow buffoon, Princess Nebula. And of course, there's the real foolish sage himself, and Dora. You should see the auto shoutouts up there for each of them. Please go check them out when they're streaming next. Welcome to Friday, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy Solar New Year. We get to celebrate New Year's twice here in the Thunderhand household. We have Lunar New Year coming up February 11th. That means we get the Hongbao. Some of you know what that is. Let's log on to the server, shall we? Display scene, there we go. I believe Nebs is on the server today. Is that, yes it is. What is a good collective noun for buffoons? A catastrophe of buffoons? I just usually refer to the lot of us as the buffoonery. There you all are. Look at this. Sage, Nebula, and myself today. Okay, cool. But yeah, I guess we should think of a term for that, right? Like a gaggle of, like a murder of crows, right? That kind of thing. Now, before I get busted by the one and only Lone Star, let's do that, shall we? And let me see. I am doing my normal for the last couple of weeks. I've already gotten a stack this morning. So Nebs has been on a drive to mine a lot of ancient debris. And, you know, I can see using Blue Map, even when I'm not on the server, I can see she's in the nether, and I can tell that she's strip mining in the nether because you can see her avatar is just moving linearly across the stream. It's so funny. It's like, oh yeah. It's over 9,000. That's incredible. I tell you, that nebula is something else. She'd be like, you know, see that mountain over there? I'm going to take down that entire mountain. And then like one day later, it's gone. And like maybe even a bigger mountain has been built in its place or something. She is the one woman eco disaster. And that is for sure. It is a funny, mean quote, but also. All right. I'd just like to remind everybody that the Lucky Block, the Holiday Lucky Block Redeem has now concluded for the season, I believe. It is January 2nd, so that is no longer available. It was fun while it was lasted, but it's time to get some work done. All right. Thank God. Let me see. Okay, I have my gear. All right, let's take a look around. Let's see what we've accomplished during this time. Come here, you. There, got him. Look at Dora's manger scene. And look, who's that dude right there? All right. So this is what I've come up with for... I'm looking forward to having a normal green trees back and no snow on the ground. Okay. I'm with you there to a certain point because some of this is not going to look good. Like this is mostly dirt and it looks good with a data pack, but when this is going to look like crap. So I don't know, maybe we'll have to put some snow there or something. But this is my color scheme so far. I need to do...
Hi.
Wonder if I can...
Are you trying to nudge me into the hole?
Oh, I would never do that. Not in a million years.
How about that? Now you can't move your ghast. Okay, now you can.
You know, I could have just done that when you were over here on the edge.
True.
I think
also have the heavy crossbow in case we need some bigger yeeting.
I suppose, yeah.
So, I saw that you had built all of this.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm mildly terrified what this is for.
Okay, I guess we can demo this. I've demoed it during the last stream, but sure. Let's go take a spin, shall we? Let me park this dude. Let me show you how this works. Or how I intend it to work, anyway.
Okay. Ender pearls at the ready.
Yeah.
Probably won't do any good, but...
You know, it's probably not a terrible idea to maybe stash your valuables.
Okay, valid.
Let me see. Do you have a shulker available to do so?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I have multiple shulkers in my ender chest.
All right. I'll stash my stuff in my ender chest then.
I'll leave some chicken with me, some ender pearls, just in case.
Okay.
Won't be needing this where we're going.
Now, would you like to descend together on one, or would you like, you know, us to take one of each on the way down?
I don't know how the descent goes, so dealer's choice?
It's a race to the bottom.
I mean...
if you have any experience in American
me, right?
education, that phrase would be funny to you. But anyways, make sure you click the bed. That's important.
Clicking the bed. I like how you have like color-coded the beds and the ghasts.
You know, I had to do something to make it look a little Christmas-like, so I did a little red and green.
But I mean, yeah, but like, it works, especially with the way the chests are green at the moment.
At the moment, yeah, for the nonce. So if you park on Plummet over here. Okay, now just don't try to drive. Just relax. Stay put. Yeah. Face forward into the pit. There should be a button above you in front.
Yeah.
press that
Do I
button.
click the button
Yes.
once?
And let the ride do the rest. Just let the ride do the rest.
Okay.
You know,
Mildly
either
terrifying.
that's a minecart below you, or you are clenched big time.
I am very clenched. What did we land on?
Okay, this is what has happened. Now, whatever you do, do not fly downward, but
Okay.
the destruction layer is 1 block. And
Okay, so
the
we're
minecart,
standing on the destructo layer.
no, we're 1 block above it. The minecart has been destroyed. But since we're piloting the Happy Gas, it's just parked that 1 block above it.
Oh,
So we can fly
that's
away.
genius.
So we can fly
Yeah,
away.
yeah. As long as you don't fly down.
Yeah,
at
just
any
don't
amount.
fly down. But we can fly away.
So, like, the gas tentacles were tickling the destructo lane.
Yeah, it was tickling death. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I mean, you can fly around down there and everything, but that's the lowest point in which you can survive. There's Lone Star. Welcome on in, Lone.
I love what you've done with the mine chats.
Yeah, you know, it would have been a lot more fun to have put things in the walls like lighting effects and armor stands and stuff with characters, but there just wasn't any time.
No, but you know, we got many a month left in the season.
I suppose. Okay. So now,
how does one reset this?
okay, all you need to do is park. So go forward and in all the way, and then just put his face under the trap door. So you have to go down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah,
Deet,
and then
deet, and he is
such.
docked and fine. And there you go.
Okay. And they don't fly backwards?
No, they don't. Sometimes they'll fly backwards a little bit, but the raised edge stops them. Sage, I bet once Thunder leaves the Christmas area, he won't go back into the servitor at the instant. Yeah, you know, I do have things
I'll
to
make
do.
him come back for when my roller coaster is done. Because that's definitely going to happen 100%.
That's right. Yeah, so we'll be back for that. I don't know if Nova's going to actually go through with finishing his ideas for his build. I don't know.
I mean, he will. He will. I am optimistic about these things.
I'm so tempted to place a wager. Don't ask me why. Good point. I want to ride the coaster. We all want to ride that coaster. Now, I was fortunate enough where I got to try that.
You can ride it. It's rideable.
Yeah, it's rideable.
It just doesn't have music yet.
Yeah, it's just sans musical.
You just have a singular bling, and then it's sort of the music ends.
I did too, but no sound. Yeah. So, back to gearing up. Well, thanks, dude. Thanks for trying my ride, man.
Yeah, that was a terrifying experience. Thank you.
That's exactly what I wanted it to be. Terrifying, but fun.
Yeah.
The best kind of fun is always a little terrifying.
True.
Let me see. Okay,
All
gear
right.
has been completed. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'm going to bring the viewers around for a little bit of a tour.
Dora was doing the music manually, so I appreciate that, Dora.
Oh, yeah, there she goes. I was writing and singing the tune. Okay, cool. Okay.
I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty, sir. All right, so let's bring you on, back on down here. So that's cool. You had a little demo now, viewers, of how the ride functions. It's a simple ride, but it's nice and it's terrifying. It certainly wasn't simple in its execution, that's for sure. Shut Mountain actually led me to the breakthrough with this, so I'm greatly appreciative of him doing that. The only thing I want to do on this today really is just finish up the decoration. I have a lighting effect that I want to put in here that will help melt the snow around it and reduce the mob spawning. So I want to put that in place. I believe I already have all the materials to do that. And then just maybe add some snow to the sides and cover up some stuff like that. And then some pale oak trees around it, I think. And that should do it. And then Flying Villager can do whatever he wants if he's still bent on decorating. So let's do this because it is once more near nighttime. Let's go over here. And one other thing I may do is I did have an idea for a banner for the title of the ride that will go right across there. I may do that too. I may get all of that done this stream. I may not. We'll see. But I would like to proceed with a quick little tour around the area. Now, some of you, especially the buffoons, have already seen a lot of this stuff, but there has been some new additions. There have been some new additions. Yeah, it's a plural. One thing we're all curious about is when Secret Santa is going to take place. So the buffoons have been working very, very hard and putting together our Secret Santa gifts. And now we're just anticipating when we're all going to gather to open them. Aw, I was watching the Torchlight March for Hogmanay and thought of you. So cool. Hogmanay is hilarious. It is quite an undertaking. I don't think that we could celebrate that in the United States because there would be all kinds of lawsuits and stuff. But that's the Scots for you. Instead, a couple of us Scots do kind of like a Scottish heritage kind of thing for New Year's over here. I haven't done it quite some time, but I'm thinking of bringing that back. That should be something really cool. A couple of things I wanted to show off are things that I haven't gotten a chance to show off before, like OPG's area over here. He's done quite a bit over here. Wait, is that an armor stand or is that a skeleton? Okay, no, we're cool. Oh, and he has a. Okay, now Thunderhand's base on his island in the south has a theme to it that will have similarities to this. So some of you are getting a little bit of a Easter egg drop here in New Year's. I do look forward to the Secret Santa. I put the video in general for you. The one I was... Oh, cool. Thank you so much. I will definitely check that out. I also can't wait for Secret Santa. Yeah, we're all... So, OPG has done some armor stand stuff here and has built his gingerbread man. There's nothing more terrifying and wonderful than a colossal gingerbread man. What I would like to do is I'd like to park our little happy guest here and go inside. But you know what? I should really leave that to OPG to do on his stream. You should really watch his stream for details. And just nag him during his stream. But you can see inside he's made a little scene in here. It's really cool. Look at that dude. Ow, ow, ow. Clipping. There we go. And then, of course, OPG knocked himself out and built the giant Grinch over here. I believe he made this hut over here. I know Corny made a whole bunch of these small huts all around the Christmas area, but, you know, seeing as how the bridge leads directly over to it, this may have been OBG. I'm not sure. as opposed to Corny, who is a ginger beard man. Nice. And then he's got a little penguin here. And his candy canes. And he's got an Olaf over here. In summer. So cool. Again, you know, I'm kind of, you know, whizzing past these, but I really want the viewers to go to OPG stream and check those out. So I'm just giving you a flyby. And of course, Dora's Log Ride and Cheska's ultra try hard, which the only thing that is more try hard than this is that, of course. But I say that with much affection. I don't know. I think before I'm done with this area, though, I might try to help her with the lighting around the edge here. You saying in summer, and it made me want to do something for summer solstice. Okay. This is what I wanted to show off because I don't think we've gotten to see this enough so far. This is Shut Mountain's sleigh that he built, and it is just amazing. So he has the gas in place of the reindeer, and he's got the little red one in front, Rudolph. And he's got Santa here, and he's got the Grinch over here. And then he did this over here, which is the sack of toys. And then the elves in the back. It's just an incredible piece of work. Of course, you know, you expect no less from the mighty Shut Mountain himself. Then we have some ice fishing huts over here. I've shown them off the last time. Advent calendar, right? Which Cheska I found very useful, by the way, during my build. So I mean, it's nice just for what it is, but also it was very, very useful during my build. And let me see. I quite enjoyed helping Shut harvest the heads needed for the sleigh. I tell you, this has been easily the most magnificent build we've done. I mean, and we've done some incredible stuff. Season 4 comes to mind. But it's also, I think it's been the deadliest Christmas we've probably ever had on the server. I don't think that more buffoons have lost their heads more times than this Christmas. If anything, just for the decorative purposes. Of course, Sage's mighty roller coaster. And then Nova's built. And then Corny built his gingerbread house, but I think Corny also built several of the huts around here too. There's these small shacks around here, decorative elf shacks, I believe he's built over here. And then Dora's the McAllister house here with the landing strip for Santa. So cool. That's the ideas. I mean, the builds themselves are also very, very cool looking, but it's just the ideas are really, really cool. A roller coaster which has injured people, but not killed anyone. Okay, yes. I was going to say I survived, but then I remembered I died for Lux to have my head before the nether tunnel. Ah, that's right. Has any of the buffoons escaped death? Again, I said has for the plural. Have any of the buffoons escaped death? I think not. You know what's cool about leaving this open, Shut Mountain, is you can fly the gas through here and have a look. Because we didn't really get to see the finished interior, and it is so cool in here. I'm pretty sure Nova is still on 0 deaths. Again, I am so tempted to place a wager. This is just amazing stuff. Buffoons really outdid themselves this season. They really did. All right. That's all I'm going to show for now because, again, I always encourage the viewers, if you want to see more in more detail and stuff, please go to the Buffoons streams and request it of them. They will be glad to show you their builds. We're very proud of our builds. Uh-oh. We have some moderation that needs to be done. Happy New Year's. Bye-bye. All right. We'll do a little sleeping, and then we'll start placing a few blocks here. Sorry, I was mining. Please continue mining. I appreciate your moderation, ma'am. But please continue mining. I got it. I got us. Don't let the sun go down on me. I also wrote to you in game chat. Did I miss that? I am at 97 deaths for the season. Ha! I scoff at your 97 deaths. Currently at 984. I said slowly, like a snail. I thought I'd be careful. Closer to you. So cute. All right. My goal this stream is to place some blocks. And that's about it. So the idea here is, see, we have a little bit of snow building up on the cal site. Some of that I will allow to build up, but some of it I will not. Some of it I want to keep clear. I did want to put the glow lichen on those lanterns, though, because they look awful without it. Let me see. I think I can fly my dudes out without the minecart. I think so. Let's get some glow lichen. Peel moss carpet. Hello. I'd like some glow lichen, please. I'm probably looking right at it and not seeing it. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so we have Plummet over there, and we have Nietzsche over here. So we'll take Nietzsche out. Nietzsche will help me with this. Now, see, without the minecart, you can just fly around, but... There we go. Right. Okay, I think we're good. Right? This season, yeah. I became psychotic about parkour for a little bit there. I went full Scottish. But a positive kill, yes. Okay. Thank you, Nietzsche. All right, so we're good with that. That was a little detail I desperately well, I wouldn't say desperately, but I did intend to patch up. Okay, what I'm doing here is, how do I want to go about this? Well, I'm going to need a bunch of these in the offhand. We'll need some pale moss carpets. That would be over here. Yeah, let's do that, that, and that. I don't think I'm going to need this many, but you never know. And then let's bring some repair blocks just in case we do, you know, our hands decide to do stupid things. Like that's never happened before, right? That's a rhetorical question. Rhetorical question. Let's do this and. Here we go. I got you beating that parkour on stream. Please do not stream mental illness. Okay, it's not good. I might have been sleepy time stream, so there wasn't any sound, but I did get it. Well, I think Nebula's talking about the very end of it when I did finally get it. Kachi had to help me, but my favorite part of the Thunder parkour was the rejection of the pity teleport by jumping right back into the lava. No, no. There is a stubborn man. Or as my maternal side of the family would like to say, it's just being Scottish. Hands, please. Quote from every Thunderstream. And welcome into the server, Dora. Hey there. Okay. Here we go. So the idea here is that if one does something like this, and here's the idea. If one does something like this, let's do a count. Okay, yeah, built on the evens, not good, but not really that bad. If I do something like this, sun, this would extend to the outside maybe. And then let me see, E. So maybe right here. Now, part of me is tempted to leave these exposed because, 1, 2, 3 like this, because the gold kind of looks good with the pale moss. I don't know. But also, I could cover these up like this, and they will melt snow in a 3-block radius. Right? And so I'm thinking I just keep things like this. And then I just shift them around a little bit, right? So then the next ones, I'll come over here. I'll E or sun. Right, because this will block this out, and then E or sun like this, and then I'll put one maybe here, and then one maybe here. Right, something like that. I never know you could put on the glow blocks. Yeah, it's a cool little effect. It makes them. Some people say it makes them look like they're cracked, but I think it just gives the texture. It's cool. And since they're kind of grayish, bluish, greenish, I think they really go good with the sea lanterns. So that's an old Thunderhand thing that I've been doing forever. Can you put carpets on the underside of blocks like upside down? Sadly, no, you cannot. The gold works nicely. I would have leave some exposed. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, right? Let's proceed with putting the gold blocks in their minimal spots first, right? And then we'll put them in other then we may dot them in. right? We'll see. So let me see. 一二三四五六. And then right here would go another one there. And another one here like this. And this should be enough to keep all the snow melted. It should be. Okay. Now, having some of the snow still in place is kind of cool. So I do want to keep that. However, so we'll wait for the next snowfall and we'll see. You know, usually it will melt the snow right away. Now it says a 3-block radius. I'm thinking what they really mean is a 3x3 area like this, and you put the 1 block in the middle and it will melt the snow around here. So that's really like a, well, if we're counting from the center of the block, it's like a 1.5 block radius, right? But I'm thinking this is the area that they're saying in the wiki. I do not think that they mean this. Yeah, this is, from their description, it sounds like this to me. Like this one frog light will melt any snow in this area. I mean, you are talking 3 blocks, right? So I think that is without the corners. Well, it says as, you know, in a taxi cab distance. So yeah, I don't think it's radially an approximation of a circle. But if that's the case, I'm just going to stagger another row of blocks. Like I'll put like maybe one more block like right around here or something, and I'll just add more. And if it looks like there's too many gold blocks, then I'll just cover some of them with the carpets because they'll still melt the snow with the carpets. So 357753, I think, yeah. And I think Sage is suggesting 3577753 like that. So that may be the case. And if that's the case, I think these will still cover. They should. But I'm going to go with this right now, and then we'll see what happens. I guess I should also... Thunderous Tools 2 is probably the one I want. The one I want right there. Yes. So I can do this. The other thing is I may put down some wool carpets in a few places too. I don't mind having snow build up a little bit in a few of these spots, but like I would really like to have this come down off of here and kind of like disperse into this kind of pattern like that. And just put in a set of steps here for Dora's and then another set of steps here for Lux's. And then I think we're good. Right. Now, I'm not sure what they've done here. One of the other things that we can do too, and I'm not sure how it's gonna look, so let's do that. Let's take a look. Basic kit, basic kit. Let's keep this here. Basic kit. Let's drop that over here. No bucket of water in the basic kit. Ugh. Is this really Thunderhand 64? Are we really watching Thunderhand 64 stream right now? I mean, it's standard for me to have that in my inventory. Oh, let's go downstairs. Without further ado. A blocky circle. No harm in putting too many. Yeah, it's a... sun. That should do it. Good Lord. Hashtag the clenching is real. And there we go. Okay, so let me see. Like that. On over here like this. There we go. Why do I need water? Now I have to be careful how I do this. Because... yeah, see, I don't want any water to get over here near... yeah, I'll just use the shovel. I'm a little nervous. You know what? I should probably be using the Silk Touch shovel. Yeah, see how we have the... this for the path blocks. Oh, that's something I wanted to try. Yeah. Here we go. I wanted to see... I wanted to see how path blocks looked here. Because snow will not accumulate on path blocks. I don't know. It looks terrible with the andesite, but maybe it won't look so bad with the pale moss and the calcite. And actually, if we're going with that, we could just leave the andesite. Oh, but a little bit of the andesite will show, but I think it's still okay. And we could just do something like this all the way down. Another option is Podzol. Podzol might actually look better. Let me see. Ooh! Plus, there's the idea of straw, too. I'm not sure. Yeah, snow will build on that, though. And it's almost the same color. So, say, this is what I'm wondering. I'm wondering, should I just continue down now and just go with mostly path blocks and then a few dot in the calcite with the pale moss over to here. And this is what I'm wondering. So, and then of course we need a proper set of stairs here off of the main staircase here. So I'm thinking here, and then we can step it down from there. right? So now if I do this right, and that's a pretty big if. And for right now, I'm just going to step it down with one block like this from this height. And then we'll see if we can gradually taper it down with snow layers or something. And the good thing about snow layers is after the data pack has been removed, the snow layers will still show. So that's cool. All right, so we can go like that. Then we can go like this. And like this. And we'll reset some of this stuff, right? So good. Now I'm going to let it snow for a little bit. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And then we can test whether snow builds up on this area. I see a little bit of snow right there. A little bit of snow there. Yeah. So you may be right about the corners, Sage. Because look, E or sun like that, right? And this one misses out. E or sun like this, and it doesn't quite get that corner. So I think I just need to move them a little closer together. So maybe like one block in and then one block in that direction, and we'll just go with that, which is kind of cool because then I don't have to deal with this side detail like this. So I like that. All right, now it's undoing my work over here. So let's Nova the Kobold. Hey there, how you doing? Welcome on in. I'm doing excellently for this New Year's. How about yourself? All right, so no. Okay, so I'm thinking something like this, right? And then we'll kind of taper that downward a little bit. And we'll put some snow layers in place and stuff, and then some snow layers here. And I'm thinking from here we can taper down some snow layers. That should be cool. So actually, I'm going to start here and work my way this way. I would also like another post, like right here, right here. I think that would be cool. Because then it would kind of act like a gateway over that way. That away with the superfluous medial vowel. I'm just not certain about this with the path blocks. So I'm thinking maybe less with the path blocks, right? And we just dot them in. I'm doing pretty well. Hung out with some online friends over the New Year. Went to bed at like 3. I waited till midnight, and then I went to bed. Because I'm an old man. But glad to hear it. Let's do some of this. Now, if I use Silk Touch, I can just grab the snow layers that are around me that I'm trying to get rid of. And I think I have a Silk Touch shovel. Somewhere around here. There's a Silk Touch shovel. Oh, good thunder. Please. There it is. That way we don't have to break up perfectly good snow layers to recraft them, only to put them back down, which is kind of dumb. No, hands, please. Done. All right, so let's do that. I'm gonna do that and that. White carpets, white wool. Let's do something like this. And you know what? Let's go borrow. And by borrow, I mean just outright take these snow layers right here. But see, here's the deal with having the dirt blocks is like when you're cleaning off the snow, you get that kind of effect, which is more than a little annoying. So it would behoove us to have some non-shovelable, there's the word for the stream, block under this. I think the calcite will take care of most of that, but yeah. Okay. A couple of things are for certain. We can do this. Let's do this first and compact these. Let's do snow. Oh, we need blocks first and then layers. Biggest ripoff in Minecraft history. Buttons are a very close second. An entire plank, wood plank, for one button. Snow block, and then snow block to snow layer, and we're good. And then see that frees up the inventory. Let's do this. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're back to this, but let's not load so many of them, all right? Let's do this. Okay, cool. All right, so we just wanted to move these in by one block, I think, to make things work a little bit better. So the cutoff point is here. So actually, I want to be right there with it. And we'll start by just moving them closer together. Like this. Like this. Let's keep that in the offhand. Like this. Okay, that's better. No, that was stupid. That's not better. Okay, we're here, we're here. All right, I like this. And then we can go like this. Right. Please. Overpowered pickaxe. Strikes again. Now, I know these look regular because they're evenly spaced and everything. I'm going to go with that for now, and if it's just too much of an eyesore, then I'll fix it. I hear Mr. Zomboid down there somewhere. All right, now here I may... I'm not sure about peppering these in around there. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. In the meantime, baby, just wait and see. We'll, let's just install these all the way down. Like this. Let me see. And then right here. And then right here. Here. Yeah, that works out nice. Yeah, there we go. And then we do the same thing similarly over here. Let me see. I'm liking that. Right, here we go. There. And if texture-wise these are a little too strong, which I don't think that they are, but if they are, you can always put some glow lichen over the top of them, like that. Right? But I think it's a little too much next to the pale moss, so... Yeah, I think we're good like that. Yeah, I'm digging it. Please let me sleep. Please. Yeah, I had quite the bout of insomnia last night, so I was up until the wee hours. In fact, I went to bed at like 6 a.m. Took a nap for a few hours, woke up, and then time to stream. Okay, one of the things I can do is, at least for the edge details all the way down, I'd like to have calcite along the edges all the way down. And yeah, it'll look like a strip of calcite, but then I'll pepper it in on the sides and I'll bring it in and make it look a little more natural. I think I'll bring it right about to here. So let's do this. Of course, like I said, down here, I need to make a little staircase here for Dora on that side, and then another one over there for Lux. All right, so we go like this, right? And then we go like this. Hey, boyo. Okay. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, it looks like we're at the 1 hour mark, which means I need to take a break and run some ads so I can disable the pre-roll for folks joining the stream. So let us place this right about there. There we go. And then when we come back from the stream, we'll wrap this part up right here at the very least. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey there, and welcome back. By the way, Nova the Kobold, I think I know you as Ninja Bug. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. I didn't recognize your name right off. I'm not a high-powered streamer, so I don't have all those bells and whistles. I only have this. And it's struggling. Good to see you, though. All right, let's switch the scene back over. There we are. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir. All right, so I'm thinking we go mostly with the calcite. And very, very sparingly with the pale moss. In fact, by the time we get down to there, I'd like there to be no pale moss. That would be great. What we might put in here instead, let's see what the diorite looks like up against the calcite. There's also the plan to dot some of that in there too. So, no. I'm talking this. There we go. I mean, it kind of matches with Lux's a little bit there. All right, so let's go 1. 1. We'll go 2. 1, 2, 3. But then I think countdown-wise, we're going to have to be forced to do this. Because we only have 3 spaces between each frog light. So 3, and let me see, then we've got, what, 2? And then 1. And we'll do one more right here. Like that. Groovy! And then here we can do a little bit of a different pattern because now we don't have the frog lights. And so here I'm thinking, I think we should stick with 3, 2, 1, 1 here. And then let me see, 2, 1, 2, 3 like this. Thank you, Sage. And then 1, 2. And then 1, 1, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, like this. Okay, we're cool. Then here I'll go 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2. 2, 3, and let's restart the playlist. There we go. In fact, while we're at it, so we don't have to keep switching tools and stuff, let's just take out all this dirt. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we've got that. Now I can do 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 1, like this. And so I did say I would put mostly calcite in here. I lied. Sir. Yeah, let's see what he has. Does he have anything good? Any flowering azalea leaves? Eh. Squidward. For 1 diamond. Nautilus shell? See, early game, this would be handy. You know, I'm going to go for the Squidward. I'll be right back. Let's go hit the bank. Lately, I've taken to calling the ender chest my sporran. Those of you who know anything about Scottish culture will understand what that is. They're so rare that someone will want it. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for right there. You know what I'm saying? Dude, come back. Fuck, if he despawned. Did he despawn? No, he didn't. He's right there. I mean, it's pretty cool. SpongeBob. Little inventory management. All right, back in the sporran with a lot of you. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. We're totally good. Okay, yeah, back to this. Am I out of diorite? I think I am. I thought I had a bunch of it there somewhere. And I've got the polish bits, and we can, you know, pepper in some polish bits there too. I think I'm gonna have to take a little trip. I'm just wondering if I have any left down there. I don't think that I do. If you need several shulkers of diorite, I might know someone with some extra. Yeah, you have like several double chests over here, right? I don't know if I have much in the Xmas area. You have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 stacks in the Christmas area, sir. But my storage, yeah. Would you mind terribly if I took 4 stacks? Yeah, okay. All right. We be doing that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I already built too slow, you know, to run back to my base to fetch diorite is like... That just exacerbates everything. Let's get this on over to here like this, and we'll put that in the offhand like that, and then we start like this, and then like this, and then 1. I'm quite literally carrying 4 stacks of diorite right now, and that is only because my pockets are too full to pick up anymore.
Sage?
Corny and I had this discussion earlier. Set yourself free. Do not be featured on the next episode of Hoarders. New Year's resolution, get this, and set yourself free. In fact, I gave Corny my enchanted flint and steel as a gift for Christmas. Because he and I were talking about that. Inventory management. Okay, so we're good there. And then we'll do the same thing here. I fill my pockets with whatever and then replace all the basic blocks with fancy blocks as I find them. When both of my diamond picks are critically low, I drop whatever I have in the inventory into my sorter. If that works for you, all the power to you. Okay, cool. Then 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then maybe like 1 right there. Okay, cool. All right. So that should do it for diorite for right now. And we might put in some of the polished diorite in some of those places. Maybe. Maybe. We'll do this. We'll do this. Put those in the offhand. We'll set those quite like that. And then we'll head on down here, like this. Thinking something like that. Like this. And then maybe here on these, and maybe that's it, right? We'll have this be the basic kind of look. Something like that. That is another good, fully liberated from the rock. Oh, geode. Good, of course. Yeah, I saw the screenshot of the many, many geodes that have been exposed over at your base. Now, that's not too bad. That actually looks kind of cool. And as far as the pale moss, I'm going to have the pale moss start to dissipate. Probably right about up to here, right where Lux's begins. That's where I'll end these. So let's do this. Let's get the pale moss in place. Glow lichen can go back here for now, like this. Right? And I'm just going to start dotting in some pale moss. But very, very sparingly. And in fact, I'm going to continue this diorite pattern and everything right about... Where should I bring this to? How about we have it start to thin out right about here? Yeah, this might be good. And we'll start introducing some of the diorite right around here. So yeah, I'm kind of against the path blocks here. I'm not really feeling it. And let's rip these up for now. Hands, please. There we go. All right. Great. Okay, so I'm thinking, and I do that occasionally. That we just do a little something like this. Let me get a little heavier with it up here. Well, that's a little extreme. Overpowered pickaxe. No, hands, please. Strikes again. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I think that's not bad. What do you think? Now remember, along the sides here, like there'll be a little staircase there, a little staircase there with a little bit of a path there. And then there'll be some snow layers along the sides to kind of vary that edge down there. I think this will do it. Yeah, that's cool. All right, let's put down the moss carpets on the pale moss blocks so snow will not gather upon them. Do I have any of those in my inventory? No, I do not. Okay. Right there. Moss carpet. Like that, and like that. I think that'll do it. Aha, look at that, would you? Now we'll get a little bit of snow building up on these, but that's not a problem. Now I'm thinking, and I know, someone grab a fire extinguisher. Oh, yeah. Oh, what if we do this? What if we do this? There's the polished. Right, andesite. I'm gonna come on over to here like this. And I do a little bit of that like that. And then, let's do this. My slabbages. Okay. So we need another one of these right here. Snow layers. Something like that. Difference of 2. Difference of 2. Difference of 2. I'm not sure if I should be doing this or not. I'm thinking I shouldn't. I'm liking this kind of a thing here. Like that. Okay, let's... That's another stack down. Nebula! Going absolutely mental. With the ancient debris. I was thinking something like that. And we'll have like steps coming down now, right? So we can do that. And then on this side, over here. See, I'm trying to avoid having a landing here that's all the same height. Let me see. Leo. All right, so there's 6. All right, and then how many layers do we have of snow? Oh, this lamp is now the lamp melts it. Yeah, wonderful. Bah, there's 8. Okay. So maybe I should stagger this like this. I mean, it would just be easier to do. Dude, I swear. I mean, thanks for the Squidward head, but man's trying to work here. All right? I'm just saying. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 6. Let me see. Bring it down to that height, really. That height. And then maybe that height, like this, okay? So, yeah, we can get this into place like this. And then maybe we can just carry on. Like this shape down to here. Yeah, see, I'm not good at this kind of stuff. I'm I'm so bad at this kind of stuff. I really flounder on this kind of stuff when I shouldn't at all. Yeah, you know what? Rip it all out and do something simpler. The thing is, you know, this doesn't have a steady pattern, and so trying to merge this into this is not going well. So rip it up. Rip it out! I think I had something like this, right? Where I was doing that. And so then it's just carrying it downward like this. But I would like this to be at this height. So maybe it's something like, maybe we do something like, no, hands, please. If you could just like do the thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then you have that obstruction. I don't know why my mouse is not selecting when I click on things, but it's driving me nuts. All right. Maybe something like that. And then the lamppost goes there, right? And then so maybe that. Let me see, that does terminate right around there, but that means this should go down a little bit lower, like that, right? And then I'm thinking that. Maybe something like this. Now that leaves us with one right there covering that, but I think we're good. And you can see it actually, it's going to glow through that slab a little bit, so that's kind of cool. And then as far as this is concerned, I think we just take all of this right out. And we'll do polished diorite right up until then. Three stacks of debris equal to about 48. Good Lord, Nebs. And then we're out of the polished. That's all right. We need to go over here anyway. So we can do our sleeping. Sage is probably going to sleep anyway, but... Hey, I did my share of the sleeping duties. All right, this isn't so bad. It's okay. Let's get a little bit more polished. Gee, Nebs, what's with all of the... What's with all the extra debris, Nebs? You stacking the deck for stats poker? I'm also thinking, you know, this now can do this. I'm working on my 6-tier. Ah, that's right. And I'm sorry, you may have told me that earlier. Okay, this isn't bad. It's not ideal, but it's also not bad. It'll do. It'll do. It'll look, I think, a little bit better when we get the next post into here. I'm not really sure how we do that. Because I'm not sure how to craft the Christmas decorations. In fact, Nebs, do you know how to do that? Well, no, Nebs, forget it. You're in the Nether. You're working. Please stay there and continue on that. Let us put in, let me see, some path blocks there. So that's what, stone? Yeah, let's do that. How many am I going to need here? Sun. Oh, that's... I'm out of the Nether. Oh, what's up? Do you know how to craft these Christmas decorations? I think we do those. The crafting table has an extra thing in for them, but I have an extra feature in there to craft these decorations. I need to make one of these lamp posts for over here, and I do know how to do that. I don't know if you've built any of those yet. Or Sage or Dora. Is Dora still on? Yeah, a couple of you have built those. I'm sure Dora might have put one of those up. No idea. Those were shuts. Okay. I'm here. Really? No, just regular stone stairs and the stone... Oh, wait. Hold it. There we go. Sun. Yeah, Dora, do you know... Would you happen to know how to use the crafting table to make, like, these Christmas decorations? If you click on the bit on the workstation, all the decks are in there. Okay. Here they are. Thank you. And it shows all the crafting for that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we'll make another one of those right here. They don't look like they're spaced in any particular way, so I think making a second one over here is not such a bad deal. I think that'll be okay. So let's do this. Like that. I'm out for a bit. Be back soonish. Enjoy your break. All right, and then as far as the actual path over to his place, I'll just leave that as is, and I'll do the same thing with Dora over here. Except on Dora's side, I'm thinking of some oak stairs over here, right? So we'll do that. I need to find some oak. Sage! I don't think Sage has any oak over here, but he might. He might. Oh, wait. I have some oak downstairs. Hold on. Hold on. Wait just a minute. I seem to recall. What? Must you? Please. I seem to recall having some oak here somewhere. I might have some wood there, but it might have all become rails and such, yeah. That's why I figure you might have a couple of planks. I really don't need a lot, just enough to make some stairs, but... Let's go over and have a gander, shall we? I don't think there's anything over in those. I ended up breaking Nova's tree farm, getting all the wood. Is it still broken? Because I can go over and fix it. If you haven't done so already. Might be a good review for me anyway. It's been a while since I've built a tree farm. And I need one at my base, so... I had planned on putting one together. I didn't know where all the scaffolding went, so I didn't fix it, but I let Nova know. Okay. Yeah, I might go over there and fix it too. At some point. Not on the stream, though. There's the spruce. The spruce! Ugh! Ha! Jackpot. Right? That should do it. I already missed this place. The thing is, will 4 stairs be enough? Please don't. I already have enough. I just needed a few pieces. Please. Looks like you're centered right on here. Maybe one more, like right there. Just center it right on the side, like that. Yeah, Sage, don't bother. I don't need a lot of oak. I just needed a couple of planks just to make a few stairs. Please. If you come through that portal, God help you. I may cast you into the void. I'm not listening to you, so you can't tell me not to go. Ah. And people think I'm stubborn with the parkour. Listen to this, by the way. Listen. Could you imagine having many, many, many of these with the copper golems opening and closing? Imagine the racket. Oh my God. Perhaps I'm thinking about that incorrectly, but And there he
Yeah,
is.
each copper golem would only need like one of them, so you wouldn't necessarily need a whole lot of them.
I'm think it'd still be like fingernails on a chalkboard, I'm thinking.
I do like the sound though.
Oh, it's not a bad sound. I'm just thinking in excess, though.
It's great. Like, I find that sound more annoying, the regular chest sound.
You know, this is the sound that my right hip makes every time I sit down and stand up. It goes like that.
Look, listen here, Tin Man. Maybe you just need to oil that thing up.
Have you considered hip replacement surgery? Yes, I have.
I think if it makes that sound, you've gone too far into replacements.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have made a copper replacement hip. Maybe I should have used titanium or something.
I mean, copper does have antimicrobial properties. So,
Yeah,
there
but
is an argument for it. But I'm pretty sure you'd give yourself copper poisoning of some
yeah, cupric oxide is not what you want to have building up in your bloodstream.
sort. Yeah.
Chelated copper in there, it's not good. All right. Yeah, say, Sage, look, it's just, dude, it's just that. That's all. That's all.
That's such an abrupt descent.
Yeah, but you know, I also don't want to intrude too much on the build. I think this is fine.
That's fair.
Yeah. This is
Every
fine.
time I walk by here, I do love that you're like the block of TNT that you're gifting to Deluxe.
It is right on brand, isn't it?
Yeah, for both of you.
And is that a bottle of XP potion or is that poison by any chance?
Hey, if you don't ask, then I won't have to lie to
It's frankincense and myrrh, of course.
you.
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Look at the proud parents.
But like, also the position that baby lies in is amazing. I find this whole thing just so good.
As I've said on the stream before, when observing this place. Now there's a cursed lineage for you.
Now, I've said this to Dora, that I have a secret other reason that I like this scene that I shan't be discussing on stream. But,
Right. Moving on.
Moving right on.
Okay. If anything, at least we've gotten the path done. We've accomplished that much.
We've made good progress this stream.
I've
the
placed
lack of Lucky Block Redeem has been very productive.
Yes. I've placed blocks. That was my goal.
Hey, your goal was to place at least one block, and you placed several blocks, and that looks good.
Oh, as far as that's concerned, I've knocked it out of the park as far as block count.
Yeah. I've mostly just devastated blocks. So,
Of course, both of us to be outdone by the mighty Nebula,
I mean,
who has
feel
completely
Nebula
nuked
has-
the Nether at this point, probably.
Sure, I feel that Nebs is doing a different kind of devastation as well.
Yep. Indeed. I think I am, in fact, I know, I'm at the point where it's time to wrap up the stream.
Well, if post-stream you want to come visit the dig site, you're welcome to do so.
You know what? Let's do that. Let's sign off over there.
Oh, I was saying post-stream, but if you want to do that,
Yeah. No, let's just
post-stream.
yeah. We'll go a couple extra minutes. We'll sign off over there. It's
Okay.
been a while since I've been to the hole.
You can see my increasing geode collection.
Yes. Now, I've seen the screenshot that you've posted in the server. Oh, wait a minute. Let us pause. Let us pause and admire
Speaking of screenshots,
the fruits of our labor. Okay, it's not so bad.
what do you mean not so bad? Looks great.
It'll do. Okay.
I would like to pull your attention slightly to the right where you see the giant sky squiggle.
Okay.
Like, any amount of effort is already superior.
Understood. Say no more. Say no more.
It's an intentional design choice to make everybody else look better.
Now, speaking of intentional design choices, you know, I
That
have
loan
to.
right out the door.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's just
The jump scare.
it's a bit of a shock to the system to. Have you set your status? You know, it's like, oh my god.
But I do notice that the beds have all gone from the boat dispensers. I'm very sad.
Right. Right.
It was an unlikely thing to happen, but
I don't think it was unlikely enough to have left them there. So,
like I left them there because I feel it was possible.
I almost said the B word right there. That was like 1 millisecond away from a VOD edit. Oh, yeah.
So since Dora moved in, getting to my base is a little trickier because once we pass the skulls, we wait a second, we do the flip, we paddle backwards.
All right. So far,
Perfectly done.
it hasn't reached the double digits yet, but several times I've just flown right past your base.
Yeah.
Unintentionally.
I put in like the glass blocks to slow down. It's not super consistent.
No, it's not. Shall we?
So, please join me in this direction instead of the traditional direction. Mind the hole.
Mine the hole, he says, as we're in the biggest hole in the server right now.
I meant mind the hole in the stairs.
I know, you have to be specific.
So now we go into this hole. Don't worry about the sensors.
The man and his holes, everyone.
And just swim up. Most of the swim is fine.
Okay. I have some minor concerns about the word most in that sentence.
I've dug down far enough that actually the conduit still applies at this height.
You know, a block of soul sand.
Yeah, but I also use this to go down sometimes, so.
Oh my god.
Also, it's not source blocks, it's just a singular block
Oh
up
my
there
god.
by the spider spawner.
Oh my god, such a noob. Anyways.
Because this used to,
Stop!
this used
Just
to be a mine.
I
This
can't
used to
tell
be
if
a
it's me
mine.
setting the sensors off or Thunder's stream. Ah, yeah, that's right. That happens, right? When you're in Minecraft with somebody streaming Minecraft, and it's like, are those my game sounds or theirs?
So you can see the spider spawner up there. I dug down to find that mine shaft with the spiders. I haven't destroyed it because you can't really replace them, but I also don't have anything that I want to do with it. So, I don't know. And then the same goes for Geode 1, 2, and 3. Like, this one is still being unearthed.
Yes. Excavated, yes.
But that one is thoroughly liberated, and that was the most recent cleared one.
You know, I like them hanging there in space.
I feel if I'm going to let them hang in space, I kind of have to peel them to just be the buds.
Or maybe just more than one opening.
Also a possibility. I was thinking the buds and then putting in like purple glass as a casing. Like build it again, but out of like glass.
Yeah,
Do a bit more
that would wind up.
ephemeral.
That is a very cool look, by the way, because my amethyst farm has that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes well. So, yeah, you can't really go wrong with that. But
There's also, of course, the geode in the wall over there,
yeah, there's
which has been there since the beginning.
yes.
There's
In the
geode
beginning, there
by
was a
the
geode.
greenhouse
Yeah, and of course,
that
there's
was meant to be a tree. But in the gap straight across from us there, like straight east, in that cave, is also a geode that I can see.
there's one over there. Yes.
Oh, and there's one off to the right as well. So yeah. Oh, hey, look, we got neighbors. Hello, gentlemen. Please die with murder.
Happy New Year.
Excuse me, sir. Have you heard of heavy crossbow?
Oh, I think a couple are hanging out down here. Ah, yes.
You got him?
Of course.
No, the question was, you got them all.
There you go.
Right? Like, there's. Oh yeah. I feel I've made good progress on this side, considering that this side of the mountain was like that geode up there was buried like a couple days ago. So made good progress, but now I'm starting to hit the deep slate, so it's definitely slowing down.
Good Lord. Sage, this is a colossal piece of work.
Yeah, and like once the hole is done, then the work can begin.
Yeah, you know, this would take Nebula like an entire 3 days to do.
Yes,
This is
that
quite a
would
bit
be
of
my
work.
achievement.
Just
But yeah.
by the way, I still like the slacking stage. Yes, I still like
Yeah.
the amethyst tree. I thought that was a really cool idea.
Yeah, it definitely needs further development, but as an initial sketch, the calcite works.
I like it. I think it's a cool idea. I remember
Yeah,
when I first seeing that, and I was like, yeah, right.
but I'm thinking
Amethyst
it
tree.
needs like
So obvious,
maybe
really.
a bit of like diorite or what do you call it?
Calcite.
The other white block. Well,
Calcite.
not like you can make it into stairs and slabs.
Oh, quartz.
Quartz. That's
Or as we say in the Northeast, quartz.
quartz.
Quartz. You know what else I like? Color scheme wise is like the bright red accents with the deep slate and the skulk.
Well, the
That
bright
is
red is more just me mapping out things
yeah,
because
right.
it
Those are
pops
your
out.
sketching blocks, but you
Yeah.
should consider that in some spots because it's a good combo.
It is a good match in terms of like color for a build. I won't be using it here.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely noting this
Like
because you can't go too heavy with it. It's got to be accents, kind of like it looks like you have here, right? I know there's sketch blocks, but
no, but like I get what you're saying. Of like
yeah,
have a
that's a cool color combo.
deep slate build and then give it a little bit of red to pop.
Yeah, but it's the skulk really that kind of ties those two together. It's really cool.
Oh, you feel that? Okay.
Yeah, just ask somebody who's got a better eye for this than I do, like Nebula or Nova or somebody. They'll probably agree. Probably.
Fair.
Maybe season 7.
Yeah. Too many build ideas. Too little.
Skulk
Effort.
and Deep Slate is good together. Well, it better
True.
be because Mojang based an
That's how the
entire
entire
biome on
area
them.
looks. And like my plan is to largely remove all the skulk and the deep slate. Uh, so like, all right, for like the walkway over to like the south end there, that used to be all deep slate, and I've replaced it with varieties of tuft.
Yeah.
Right. Also, sort of like the central castle building thing, whatever it's called.
Right.
Right. So I replaced all the deep slate with tuft, all the sort of like old wood with birch, the gray carpet with sort of the green carpet.
And
Bring
then
the whole place back to life.
there, of course, is the diorite canals.
The diorite. Honestly, I'm quite happy with the diorite canals. They are incredibly impractical, and my concept of having a copper golem moving a boat around doesn't seem to work. But I just got a level from standing here, and the XP slowly migrating towards me.
Yeah, it finally made its way over here. Next stream, next week on next Friday, the XP finally makes it into our inventory. That's how I'll open the next stream. I'll stand right here, kill something, and then cling.
If you look at the southeast there, so where you see the farms, I started sketching out where I want like markets and things.
Ah, yeah.
And there's like a block of a building there, which is the chicken farm, like KFC.
Ah, yeah. Will you open it to the sky, or?
Well, that entire block above it needs to go as well.
Yeah, yeah. So that's.
So
Oh, yeah.
that
That's
area
right. The
needs to
beacons
be-
mark the. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that diagonal between those two beacons, basically, that needs to get cut out of that mountain there.
Good Lord.
And I might not go straight diagonal, but make it a bit more of a curve so that it opens up that entire market area.
Cool.
So there's quite a bit of stone to work away through there. Ah, okay. Not too bad.
I was going to bring you up to me, but I guess this works.
Yeah, I'll bring you down to my level.
Again, it's a race to the bottom. Stop it. And for once,
No,
I
it's
don't.
safe. It's fine.
And I don't have pearls in my inventory. It's rare. But I do now.
Honestly, the easiest way to get back down is just chucking a pearl in the vague direction of the portal.
Right.
That usually is how I bring back all my goods.
Can I actually hit the portal here and make my exit for the stream?
From this angle is tricky.
Oh, I was real close. Look at that. I think it's the overhang messed us up a little bit.
Well, I was not aiming for the portal because you just hit the overhang and then fell. So I aimed a bit lower to hit this.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
I mean, how much of a crime is it that we can't use these portal blocks?
I really like these blocks.
I mean, you can just make them really hard to get, right?
I mean, you could make them like only be available here, right? That you'd have to, but like you can't mine them out and then replace them or anything.
Or, like every time you kill a warden, you get a piece of one, and after so many wardens, you can assemble one.
That would make a warden farm actually useful.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, I think I should wrap up the stream.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks
Enjoy
for
the
the
rest of your day. Happy New Year.
You too. Happy New Year.
And there we go. Let's switch over to the camp stream. Scene. Whatever that thing's called. All right, that should wrap up our stream for the day. We went a little bit over, but I haven't been over to Sage's build in quite some time, so super cool stuff. Let's see. Yeah, and we don't have anyone who's streaming right now, any of our friends. So, in that case, I think I'm just going to wrap things up and sign off. Thank you for joining us today, everybody. Let me see. Just remember that we do this Buffooncraft stream every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream will be on Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that will be Kachi time. I have no idea what Kachi wants to do, if he wants to do more Gary's Mod, but I think he won't because Big Edie will be back at university, so we'll probably wait till he returns to do any more of those. The stream after that will be on Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that will be Generations, and we should be in a Generation 5 survival. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your evening, your morning, wherever you happen to be. Join us again next time. Happy New Year. Bye for now, everyone.